Hi, this is another Raid Shadow Legends video made by Ethan of GNL. Today I will give a quick guide to late game arena. This is to follow up my co-authored guide on early game arena. Now I know my gear and my champions are pretty high end, but same applies, right? It's PvP. So if you're slightly lower, then your opponents are also lower. So we're at the top end of Plat, about 2 days before reset. So there's some good teams in here. We're going to do a few classic arenas. Then we're going to go to tag arena. Because I'm short on classic arena tokens. So let's just start from the bottom on plus 14, T Swift. And he runs this defense a lot. So this defense here, hopefully I'll show you the logic of what I'm trying to achieve, right? Hegemon, probably some kind of CC, provoke, etc., etc. So they're fast and they're going to lead with a hegemon. You shouldn't try to outrace them, right? You should try to defend against that and counterattack or go second, whatever you like to call it. So never try to put up identical teams unless you know you're way better than them. It's just too risky. So we're going to go to our pre-made, and you can see that we have a number of pre-mades, and we have two that are quite tanky. One uses Kandra, the other one uses Mortu. So we're going to go for the Kandra one here. And then because, they don't have any spirit champions, so okay, lock skills, then sleep, but they're going to wake me up, so that sleep isn't as useful against me as it is perhaps versus a speed team, and then etc, etc. I know that their Kandra does quite a lot of damage, of course, but it doesn't have Veil, you see, so it won't do as much damage in its first round. So it veils itself first. Okay, then it does this, which is pretty good. Pretty good. So hopefully I can do a revive and veil myself, and then my Siffy goes. And then it's my turn, really. From here onwards. What I try to do is I tend not to have really good teams that can win fights in 5 or 6 seconds. I try to win consistently more, about 40 seconds or just under a minute for the more challenging teams. Here's another one. It has Cardio. Now, Cardio is a really high utility champion, really relevant to the current meta. And my Usurga is a bit slow here, so I would like to have put Ally Protect up a lot earlier than that. But nonetheless, I think we can still win this. So still no Ally Protect. Oh, finally, but too late. Ouch. Okay, so hopefully I can get a revive up, and then it'll be my turn for my Kandra. It's been hit a few times, so it has its turn meters up. But they are really fast, and they are able to... So I'm on auto, right? So hopefully I'll do my A1 now, because I've said that my Kandra does not do its self-buff on the AI. So it always tries to do an A1 to finish. So pretty good. I've removed the top of my screen because I get so many notifications on this iPad that just for privacy, I've removed the top. It's not to hide the timings or anything like that. You can tell how long it takes just by the normal time of the video. This is another tough team. I know that they have a really high ACC Warlord, and it brings reasonable offense power from the Kandra, but not significant, right? If they go first, they don't have significant offense, but they'll lock you out. And if they lock your revivers out, then you can't revive. So the idea is that my Siffy lead and my Duchess has around 530 resistance, so hopefully 610 resistance is okay. Or I have to kill its Warlord so that it doesn't lock me out the second time. So it's locked me out the first time, right? So really high ACC Warlord, probably 650 or 700 ACC, and pretty fast, which is exceptional gear. So we'll just let this play out. If I can win around a minute or mark, that would be great. So I'll take out Warlord here. This is not auto, because Warlord has block buffs. So I get 2 hits. There you go. Just about took it out. And then I'll probably A1 here and get resisted, because that's the way to build Necrit. So that's fine. Depending on who has Ally Protect, I'll target Necrit if he has ally protect on for both Arbiter and Kandra. But if Arbiter doesn't have ally protect, I'll definitely target Arbiter. And hopefully you can lock skills as well. Okay, so I'll try to take someone down. Ooh, almost. So this will take a bit longer now because they don't have Warlord for the second block skill, so I've got all my skills up now, which means I can win this sooner rather than later. Oh no, Warlord's back. So I should have slept Arbiter there because that would have helped me avoid that revive. And this is going to take about 20 seconds longer than perhaps it should have. So that's fine. Put Ally Protect up just in case. And then A2, my favorite skill. Yeah, that's finished. So that was Packers. And then Dr. Nobi, he's really good. He has this really high damage Hegemon and a pretty high ACC, I think around 650, I would say, kind of ACC Warlord. Just from my own resistance guess estimate. So let's have a look. Good nuke. Oh, great. None of my skills were locked. Right, so excellent. I was pretty lucky there, I think. So lock there, possibly, but that's okay. I can take out Warlord, yes. Decision making often on who to take out requires quite a nuanced understanding, and you're not always right because you don't know what kind of gear they have, whether they have SP or how much damage you're going to do necessarily. Often I try to identify their greatest threat. So in this case, it's definitely Warlord because I don't want to be locked out more than once. If they have Trunda, I tend to go for Trunda. Definitely avoid weak hits and definitely try to take out things that you think are likely there either to make you fail or prolong the game really, really long time, right? So here it's definitely going to be Warlord. But often it could be a Trunda or a healer, right? Like Siphi or Duchess. Of course, if you're going against Duchess, you wouldn't use Kandra, right? You would use Rotos. So try to take out the thing that's going to make the game go on forever. Okay, so A1 now on Arbiter, and then just leave it on auto for Warlord. Cool. So, same again. I think this is a clanmate of ours, Lizard, and we're gonna have a quick look at how to beat him. I think I might just keep it the same or change it around a bit. He's not fast, right? So I'll go for this, which is a Yannicka against its MK and to lock skills. Because they're not fast, so I'll get to go first, but they'll have reaction. But that's fine. I can go twice. I can lock skills. So got resisted on Duchess. So the Duchess has over probably 600 resistance. And then, yeah. So that's killed the MK, but nothing else. Just keep going. I mean, they can revive, but they won't have too much offense power now. They're locked skills and their turn meters are behind me. So I'll just keep going and we'll see how this goes. It's just taking a bit longer then because I'm more careful because I know Lizard has a good defense. I've seen him win against quite a few top players. I don't know if it's this defense per se, but yeah. And then A1 here, double tap will just kill these two, and we'll just keep going. I mean, MK really shines in Relentless, being able to do A3, A2, or A2, A3, or some combination, but just an A1 usually is okay against higher defense champions, right? So the MK A1 can really hurt things like Folly or Ethos, but you know, it will take 2 hits to kill a Madame or an Arbiter. And it would probably likely to, not do very well against Spirit Nukers, such as Yannicka. So here, we're going to try and finish this off now. We'll see how we get along. There we go. Okay, we're going to do some tag. I'll try to auto as much as possible and just pick out teams. But because there's only 10 presets, it means they clash a lot. And then I'm just going to do my best. And I might have to manual a few of these games. The key here is really just to stop. Try to come up with a reasonable counter for them. So here we have a speed versus a go second, a hegemon versus their speed. I'll talk you through each battle. So here they are slow, right? They're high resistance and hoping to block revive. So I'm going to lock their skill and then just nuke them down with my Spirit Yannicka, which I totally love. Like Yannicka has amazing multipliers and gets to go twice and has Veil. The problem with going twice is, of course, that the attack up falls off in the second turn. But yeah, it does great damage and is quite resistant against the current kind of force nukers such as MK and Kendra. Here they have a speed team, so I'm just going to CC Hedgie, nuke Hedgie them through. Hopefully they don't have too much reaction and they're done. And this is a counter Hegemon team. I have Krisk as a massive shield, Molly immunity for turn meter boost on her passive. I sleep using Kaima, then I nuke without attack up or defense down, but I get to nuke twice. And I have great control with 2 provokes, right? So 2 provokes give me great control. And ally ally protection from Krisk. So that's kind of okay. We're just going to do a few of these in sequence, not being picky or anything. So Hegemon in the first team, so I need to move up my... I wish you can just swap the order of these teams really easily, right? I have to untick all the boxes, put my counter Hegemon team first, and then put a speed Yannicka team second, and then whatever I've got left for third. Like, third is just some random team. Oh no, I don't want to put Hegemon against the third one. So I'll probably just customize my third team and not have the AI then, which is super annoying. So yeah, maybe something like a Rotos against their Skull Crown, then yeah, something like that. That'll work fine. Because they have a lot of AoE, then my Mortal might trigger as well. So blah, 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 sleep, go to sleep. So they miss their turn, provoke, and then nuke. Yeah, do whatever, it doesn't really matter. They have a really high resist Siphi. I mean, that's misleading. Like, usually we have Arbiter Siphi. Your Siphi is definitely ultra fast, right? And because the Siphi has to go first to counter the Tormin, right? But actually they have Arbiter that's fast and really slow but high resist Siphi. It doesn't make much sense, and it's actually a little bit annoying, but it makes them lose, right? So seeing SP as well. I suspect that Siphi is for some defense purpose, but it's set up as an offense team kind of here. I suspect that's what it is. But that's fine. I mean, I have like 400 or 500 ACC, so on my provokes, so they must have like 500 resist at least. Okay. So try to kill someone. Okay, Duchess down, but Rector is still up. Okay, so might save my A4 revive just in case. Just in case they kill Yannicka. Everything else I don't really care about. Okay, that's fine. I think that's fine now, because as long as my Yannicka health is up, it's fine. Oh, that's one meaty MK. Also, I need to improve the gear on my Yannicka. I'm using her a lot more now than, say, Folly. Okay, So that's Sandlash triggering. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, probably just A2 for some damage. See, they have a lot of AoE, which means that hopefully triggers more too, because I love it. I love Peril. Like, Peril's like my favorite skill in this game, I think. It's just so hilarious. Oh, Peril's up. I'm gonna try to do a weak hit. Ooh, almost. So weak hits are still like one of the greatest mitigators in the game. So forget everything else. If you can get the enemy or to weak hit, that's better than any kind of defense you can put up, I think. Another auto team, let's put this on auto. So first is like a speed. So, oh, I've only selected one team, I think. What am I doing? So the first is a speed. So I'll try to hegemon the first team, I think. Second team doesn't scream speed because they have a good speed lead, but they don't really have anything to follow that up. So I can outspeed the second team. And third team, I can outspeed as well. So one hegemon and two speed teams coming up, I guess. Just about finding the right teams. Okay, I think I'm okay. No. I need a double hitter or triple hitter for the last one. Yeah, I think this will be okay. My ethos doesn't have an amazingly high crit, so might get in a bit of trouble with the Rotos in the last one. Okay, that's fine. Skill lock, that's fine. And then A2 followed by A1 or A3, doesn't really matter. So they survive that. Attack down on Kandra is really effective because Kandra does a huge amount. Oh, their Warlord resisted me, did they? Because I missed that. Huh, must be unlucky. Or they have resist Warlord meta. Okay, I need to put block buffs. Excellent. So even if they do Valk A2, I can kill them. That's fantastic. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. So this has a speed team on their last. So I'll put my hegemon in my last team. And then just two speed teams at the front, right? Because they have no speed in the first two teams. They have a lot of force, so I need to bring Yannicka. This is where you wish you had two Yannickas. Actually, I think I have 4 Yannickas, but I've only built 1 in Savage. I should at least build another in Immunity, maybe for the next CVC. But Ethos will do now. I mean, Ethos is amazing, but more and more, I appreciate Yannicka more and more. Ethos is just easier to build because of the A3, and you don't need to be crit capped. But increasingly appreciative of Yannicka. Okay, so here we are. That's fine. Lock. Oh, resist Valk. Yeah, that's a thing now. High resist Valk. So I just got it on auto. Hopefully it will just cycle through and kill stuff. I really wish I had Trunda. I mean, a lot of these games would just be so much faster with a Trunda. A3, A2, beautiful. But no. Okay, so I have to block buffs. Love that. Then death. Okay, nuke again, and you're doomed. Great. Right, so hopefully that gives you an idea of don't use speed to counter speed. Try to always counter the enemy using a different team.